Japan eyes adding Japanese proficiency to permanent residency requirements. Tokyo, Japan is considering adding Japanese language proficiency to the requirements for permanent residency, sources close to the matter said Thursday, in anticipation of a rise in future applicants. The idea is expected to be included in proposals for new requirements to be compiled by a ruling Liberal Democratic Party panel by April 2027, when an amendment to the Immigration Control and Refugee Recognition Act comes into effect. The revised law also allows for permanent residency to be revoked if the holder intentionally neglects public obligations, such as paying taxes. According to the Immigration Services Agency, the number of foreign residents in Japan stood at a record 3.96 million as of the end of June, with permanent residents comprising the largest group at around 930,000, or 23.6% of the total. Currently, a foreigner applying for permanent residency must have resided in Japan for at least 10 years and provide evidence of having the means to support themselves, among other requirements. Given an expected increase in permanent residents in the future, additional requirements such as Japanese language proficiency and mandatory participation in programs that teach community rules, as well as raising the required minimum income have been discussed. Stricter rules for part-time work by international students are also being reviewed to prevent them from working more hours than permitted. Currently, students may work up to 28 hours per week in jobs outside their designated status if granted permission by immigration authorities. The government is considering shifting to a screening process that evaluates academic performance and other factors when giving permission to work, rather than granting permission upon arrival in Japan. Meanwhile, the number of cases of foreigners holding the visa status for engineers, specialists in humanities and international services, being dispatched to engage in unskilled labor, which is not allowed under the residency status, has prompted the government to consider enforcing more stringent monitoring by staffing agencies and other employers.